Yeah, what up? What's going on, everybody? Got messages for the collective. You know what kind of energy is available for us this day. Most of these readings are timeless. So whenever you get it is when you get it. I guarantee you there's something in it. So if it applies, and let it fry. Let me scoot up a little bit. All right, let's get to it. We have straight. Okay, so let's just keep going. Let's not stop. I feel like there's more. Ooh, that is a lot. I'm going to take it. Okay, give me just a second to get this all together. The energy, the overall energy of this reading is the moon. The moon talks about things that are hidden, right? It could talk about fears of things that are hidden, mysteries, a fear of the unknown, a fear of what you do not know. Yeah, I'll leave it at that. So there was a long-term relationship or a marriage that ended. With that being said, someone has lost their mojo. With the long-term marriage or relationship that ended, someone what? Hold on a second. Okay, I'm back. That was crazy, but that just shows the level of interference that I have been experiencing while getting these messages out has been crazy here lately. I mean, it's been a lot of interference. But anyway, let's get back to this. With the ending of a long-term relationship or a marriage, someone completely lost their mojo, like 100%. Now this person is moving into, if this is you lost yourself during a marriage or long-term relationship, but now that that's ended, you're realizing that you lost yourself, and now you're moving into a period of growth right now at this time. Now it's coming in little by little, the growth that's coming in, right? But now you're coming to the point to where you understand why you lost your mojo. You understand, you have a resolution for everything now. And with that, you began coming out of a self-imposed mental imprisonment. You were thinking that it was something else, but you have reached like some kind of you've learned something here, and that's bringing you out of that self-imposed mental imprisonment that you were in. And it has something to do with getting rid of someone that I keep getting fire sign, like there's some kind of somebody with fire in their charts. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. They could have been younger than you. So this is definitely a long-term relationship or marriage where someone was younger than you. And they could have been a fire sign. Like I said, it doesn't have to be, but that's what I keep getting. So if you were into that, in a relationship with somebody that was that, then I get it. But yeah, so that's what's going on. Something does not want me to get messages out right now, I'm telling you. But it don't stop us. We keep it moving. What else? All right, so now you're in a period where you're waiting for your ships to come in, right? You're waiting. You're waiting. No, I'm sorry. That is the wrong message. Someone was juggling you. And that's where the heartache came from, and that's why the relationship ended, is because of that. Wow, I am so right now. What else? Yeah, and that closed the cycle for you. And you move forward, right? Judgment. You got Judgment and the World that came out. Two major arcana happened from the ending of whatever this was. So this was a major, major milestone in your life. Close the cycle. Judgment was called. So whoever was wrong, you know, things are being made right. The Eight of Pentacles comes out. Of course, you start working, paying attention to the detail of your work. You kind of put your head down and started working. You're no longer really thinking about it or reflecting on it anymore. Because you see it's not going anywhere with you consistently thinking about it over and over again. There was a period in time where you were thinking about if you should continue to try to put something into this or not. Then you just decided to take action. You just decided to move on, take action. Wow. And you're moving back into the king. Two kings here. Moving back into the King of Cups energy, right? That's a very good energy to be in. But you're still stuck right now. You're still waiting for some type of enlightenment to come through. Yeah. You're sitting in the Queen of Swords energy, though, while you're waiting. So you're pretty much not having it from anybody or anything right now. It's like on the defense, you have your sword out and you're not waiting on anything or you're just not accepting any bullshit at this time. That's where you're sitting at. You're in hangman waiting, but you're sitting and looking like this right here. So you're not really trying to hear anything, any nonsense. You're hip to whatever could have been going. Yeah, definitely. Strength. After that, you're very hip to what was going on. During this process where you lost yourself, we got the Hermit in reverse. So when the Hermit is in reverse, that means you've already shined a light on it. You understand everything that was going on and you have a resolution for the problem. And you came out with the resolution. So you're already out. You have a resolution. You're acting on your resolution right now. And you're no longer stuck in your head about what was going on. You no longer feel trapped in the mind about what was going on at all. If this was some kind of weird ass spell, the spell has lifted off of you and you can now see everything. You understand everything now at this point, right? And so when you're sitting in this Queen of Swords energy that I was just showing here and the strength, it's like that shit could never work again. Whatever worked on you before to put you in a position of feeling stuck, that doesn't work anymore. It's not gonna work ever again. And that's kind of where you're sitting at right now. Give me some more, please. Yeah, because you walked away and you left everything behind, no matter what, right? There was somebody that was in the mix here. You see the mole that's in this picture here? There was somebody else that was in the mix here. There was a mole. There was someone that interfered in this situation. And you can believe that. And you know it. And although you might not know who the mole was, you still turned your back and walked away from a situation. It was sketchy. There was mystery going on there. Like the moon is the overall energy of this. This was all about fears of what could have been going on, what was going on. Like you didn't know. It was a fear of the unknown. That's what the whole energy of this is about. So you walked away from a situation because of a fear of the unknown. You didn't know what was going on behind your back. Look at this. You did not know what was going on behind your back. There was a lot of emotions and a lot of spilled cups, and there was a mole involved in the situation. It was going on behind your back. And that's why you walked away. Yes, there was also lots of differences of opinion on how you should live your life or how your life was being lived. There was rats in the situation, and there was a lot of transformation that was happening from that. This was meant to transform you in some kind of way, collective. And you know what? You're doing it. You are in alignment with your motherfucking assignment. You are an earth angel. Boom, temperance. You back in action right now. You are back in action right now. Someone was trying to manipulate you to make you believe what? to make you believe that they were going to bring an opportunity to you, or that they were an opportunity for you, or that they could bring something into your life. And they're not. What they were was somebody that was fake, and they wanted to look the part. Peacock energy. Look at me. Look at me. You know what I mean? Ego. That's what they were. That's exactly what you were involved with. Someone who presented that they had what it is that you were looking for, but they was just all about presentation. They weren't about action. They weren't about doing shit. See that? Knight of Cups in reverse? Yeah, this is somebody you should not have taken any kind of cup from at all. So now there's a 10 of Pentacles that's on the line. Now there's a 10 of Pentacles that's on the line, and there's a 6 of Pentacles in reverse. So it's like the 10 of Pentacles is on the line. Oh, it's because they knew that the 10 of Pentacles was on the line. I'm sorry. Look at the way that they're looking. Okay, check this out. Look at the way that this person is looking at the 10 of Pentacles. So they're acting like they got something to bring to the table because they know that you have a 10 of Pentacles. They're looking at nothing but the 10 of Pentacles. They're looking at the money. They're looking at the money. Thank you, Spirit. I almost missed that. There's also a turtle and a mouse in this. It's a turtle and a mouse that's going on in here as well. So it's like you need to be paying attention to the details. Something could be coming in slow, but pay attention to the details when it does come in. Okay? I don't know if it has something to do with contracts or something that you might have to look over. But when I see mice in artwork and stuff like that, that's like pay attention to the details, the little details. Okay? Okay. But yeah, this is somebody that doesn't, they're not an equal give and take at all. They're just about taking. You can tell by the way they're looking at the money. They see something in you that's special. Right now, they don't want you to be single. And, I don't know. Yeah. They made a choice. They made a choice to sneak out the back door. That's what they did. They made a choice to sneak out the back door. Why? It's not even being said at this moment, but get the energy. Who cares? They know that you're about something, that you have something, and now they want to come back. They don't want to communicate immaturely anymore. Now they want to try to come back into and be a King of Cups energy. They want to try to show compassion and love to you now all of a sudden because you have something. But the truth is, shit is dead. The entire situation is dead. You have moved on. It's a death to the old and a birth to something new. You're no longer planning to be with them anymore, right? See that? 3 of Pentacles in reverse. You're not planning to do anything with this person. As a matter of fact, it's only one person in there planning. On the normal artwork of the card, it would show 2 people, and they're showing someone where to put something. But you're planning for your money by yourself. And you're working on it by yourself. Never really noticed that. Crazy. What was I at? Oh, okay. The Devil. Okay, so this is what came out. The Devil came out first. So if we said a death to the old and a birth to something new, this was something that you were bound to. This person was bringing small offers towards you, and you know it. You know it now for sure. You were fooled by this person. I don't know. They were bringing small offers, and we got the 6 of Pentacles in reverse that came out again. They were bringing small offers, and they knew that they weren't going to give equally to you. So when I see that, when I see this Page of Cups looking over at the 6 of Cups in reverse like that, that means this was made from the start. These people knew that they were they wanted to play you. They wanted to play you from the start. Please believe that they wanted to play you from the start. It was a part of the plan. So when I say I don't know why they chose to go out the back door, they were always at the back door. They were always doing backdoor activities. This whole relationship was a backdoor activity. They were backdooring you. So if you were in a hood somewhere, you know, somebody set you up. This is a setup. Your whole relationship was a setup over the 10 of Pentacles, over what it is that you could be, what you could become, what you have, or what you're going to have. This was all about money. This was all about taking from you. You have to understand that. This was all about taking from you. So the mole is somebody that they were probably planning with. The difference of opinion, there's probably other people. It's more people in the mix. Your intuition was telling you that something was going on behind your back. And that's why the overall energy of this whole reading is the moon, a fear of the unknown. You felt like something was going on and something was going to happen to you. The whole time that you were in this relationship, you probably felt like something could pop off at any time. You didn't know who you could trust. That's probably the energy that you had the whole time, but you stuck through it. But that's okay, because the MNF injustice is here. So all of that is getting fixed. All of that is getting scrubbed out, is what I heard. Scrubbed out. Scrubbed out. You should not have wishful thinking on the communication coming from this individual. You should not, because their ass is getting scrubbed out. It's like Spirit just said, you're getting scrubbed out. They're not coming towards you. They're not rushing to come to you for anything, because they're going through some shit right now. They're getting scrubbed out. Yes, Lord. While you're getting new opportunities. Okay? Do you feel me? They shouldn't have never done that to you. Yeah, you're getting opportunities. You got 2 aces on the board that just came after that. After this relationship happened right here, whatever this was, you just leveled up. You just leveled up. While they're in the 5 of Pentacles energy. They feeling like they're left out in the cold. They don't have anything to brag about anymore. I bet they were really bragging when they was backdooring you this whole time. Taking from you. Setting you up. They were having a great time. They were having a great time then. Come on with it. Come on with it. Your options are here. Your options have opened up. Yeah, but you don't have a plan. You don't have a plan. But your happiness is definitely here. I'm getting a lot more interference. I'm going to leave it here. Your happiness is here. That's what you should focus on, collective. I love you all, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.